Hello, today's video we have the following content.
Zhao Liying regrets divorcing Feng Shaofeng, and what shocked everyone? Although several years have passed since Zhao Liying and Feng Shaofeng announced their divorce, their marriage has frequently become the focus of public and media attention. The two were once a golden couple in the entertainment industry, and their married life once made the outside world feel that they were very loving. However, with the public disclosure of the divorce news, the discussion about their relationship did not subside. Instead, there were frequent rumors of reunion, and even some media and fans expressed their expectation that they could get back together. Feng Shaofeng is known as a playboy and love master in the entertainment industry, and his past love life has once become a topic of discussion for many people. Before marriage, his emotional experience and romantic image made many people curious. However, after marriage, Feng Shaofeng seems to have changed a lot. He often expresses his love for Zhao Liying in public, and appears to be very gentle and considerate. The two frequently appear on TV shows, and Feng Shaofeng often accompanies Zhao Liying to participate in various activities, showing his care and support for his wife. From the perspective of the outside world, their marriage seems to be very happy, and Feng Shaofeng's actions undoubtedly let the audience see his deep feelings for Zhao Liying. Whether it is his public confession on the show or the care and concern he shows in daily life, it gives people a sweet impression. These changes in Feng Shaofeng have caused people to re-examine their feelings and make many people believe that they may reunite in the future. However, the interaction between Zhao Liying and Feng Shaofeng after the divorce has always remained low-key. Although the two still care about each other and have a good relationship, they have not publicly expressed their intention to reunite. The development of their respective careers and personal lives are also constantly changing, which makes the possibility of reunion still full of uncertainty. In any case, the love story of Zhao Liying and Feng Shaofeng still makes many people full of curiosity and expectations, and has become a touching landscape in the entertainment industry. Feng Shaofeng admitted in an interview that he had felt unconfident about this marriage during the 3 years he lived with Zhao Liying. He recalled that there was a time in his marriage when he was confused about Zhao Liying's emotional expression, and even asked Zhao Liying a profound question directly: "Do you really like me and want to marry me, or do you just want to have a relationship?" This question that reveals the heart reveals Feng Shaofeng's inner confusion and uneasiness in his marriage. Feng Shaofeng's words made people think more about their past relationship. Although the outside world sees the sweetness and happiness of the two after marriage, Feng Shaofeng's straightforward words reflect that there have been considerable fluctuations in their relationship. Marriage life is not always as perfect as the outside world sees, and sometimes it may even be full of uncertainty and doubt. The emotional confusion revealed in this passage also reveals some of his pressure and uneasiness in his marriage. Feng Shaofeng's doubts may reflect the gap between his expectations of marriage and reality. In a marriage relationship, trust and a deep emotional foundation are crucial. If one party feels uneasy or suspicious, it often affects the stability of the relationship. Although these words have triggered a deep discussion about their marriage, Feng Shaofeng's frankness also presents us with the unknown secrets of marriage. This remark not only gives people food for thought, but also makes people feel the fragility and uneasiness of Feng Shaofeng as a man in marriage. In any case, this former marriage is still an important chapter in the lives of the two, and it also provides more space for the outside world to discuss marriage and emotions. Feng Shaofeng's emotion deepened his uneasiness and confusion in marriage. He mentioned, "Until now, my wife still hasn't given me the wedding ring." This sentence reveals his deep sense of loss and lack of security in marriage. Generally speaking, wedding rings, as a symbol of marriage, often carry the commitment and emotional bond between husband and wife. However, Feng Shaofeng's words revealed that his marriage with Zhao Liying seemed to lack this symbolic thing, and the wedding ring did not become an important symbol of their relationship. Feng Shaofeng's marriage experience is obviously not as smooth and happy as the outside world sees. Although the marriage certificate already exists, there seems to be a big gap between Feng Shaofeng's expectations of marriage and reality. There is no romantic wedding, no wedding ring symbolizing love, all of which makes Feng Shaofeng feel uneasy. For Feng Shaofeng, marriage seems to be more than just a legal agreement, but also a spiritual support and commitment. He hopes to prove the solidity and depth of their relationship through some symbolic things. Zhao Liying and Feng Shaofeng's marriage has always seemed low-key and lacking in ritual in the eyes of the outside world. The two did not hold a grand wedding like many celebrity couples. The lack of wedding rings may also reflect their unique choice of attitude towards marriage, which may be more focused on the actual and inner connection rather than the external form. However, this choice has caused psychological uneasiness and doubts for Feng Shaofeng. Feng Shaofeng's words reveal some unknown details in marriage and also let people see the emotional fluctuations he has experienced in this relationship. Perhaps for him, marriage is not just a combination of two people, but also the assumption of emotions and responsibilities. There is no wedding ring, no romantic wedding. These details make him feel a sense of uncertainty and emptiness, and even a little regretful. Zhao Liying's words when talking about marriage reveal her confusion and inner struggle in this relationship. She said, "Sometimes I can't tell whether the other person is an employee of the company or my lover, and sometimes I don't care about the other person's feelings." This sentence bluntly expresses her confusion and helplessness in marriage. As a public figure, she not only has to face complex work and professional pressure, but also has to balance emotional problems in her private life. In her marriage with Feng Shaofeng, the confusion of roles seems to bother her, and sometimes she even ignores the other person's feelings and cannot fully devote herself to this relationship. Zhao Liying's words reflect her true feelings about certain complexities and pressures in marriage. As an actor, she is used to taking on multiple identities at work, and this overlap of roles may prevent her from fully finding her place in her personal life. This unclear positioning of the role of marriage may be one of the reasons why she has doubts about marriage. For the audience, Zhao Liying's divorce from Feng Shaofeng has triggered many different voices. In particular, Zhao Liying's supporters believe that she has gotten rid of the difficulties in this marriage and walked out of her own sky. Many people believe that as an independent and strong woman, Zhao Liying's decision to leave this marriage that no longer suits her is her decision to better pursue her career and personal growth. From this perspective, divorce seems to have allowed her to find herself again and freed her from the shackles she once had. Although the divorce of the two is full of complex emotional entanglements, for many people, Zhao Liying's decision is also seen as a brave choice. In an environment full of public opinion pressure such as the entertainment industry, it is not easy to make such a decision, but Zhao Liying has shown her independence and strength as a woman through this decision. At the same time, this also makes the audience look forward to her performance in her future career and look forward to her continuing to create more brilliance on the road of acting. Zhao Liying's career recovery is undoubtedly remarkable, and every decision she made after the divorce has demonstrated her independence and tenacity. Through continuous efforts and diverse role shaping, she has gradually regained the public's high recognition and love for her, especially her wonderful performance in works such as Wind-Blowing Half Summer, which has allowed her to regain her position at the top of the entertainment industry. Many people believe that with the leap in her career, Zhao Liying may have been relieved and will not regret the divorce. After all, she has regained her light and has more room for development. There are also different voices about whether Zhao Liying regrets the divorce. Some people pointed out that despite her great achievements in her career, Zhao Liying may still feel lonely and regretful in some aspects of her personal life. The end of the marriage means that the common goals and expectations of the two people have been broken. Although she seems to be more comfortable in her career, the loss of feelings and the good memories of the marriage may still bring her some troubles. Some sources said that Zhao Liying may feel regretful and even regret her decision to divorce when she recalls the bits and pieces of her past with Feng Shaofeng at some moments. Marriage is one of the important choices in life. Divorce brings not only the eyes and pressure of public opinion from the outside world, but also the separation of deep emotions in the heart. Although Zhao Liying has chosen to continue to shine in her career, whether she will miss her past marriage at some point is still a question worth thinking about. Zhao Liying's career has proved her wisdom and tenacity. Whether she regrets it or not, the changes brought about by the divorce have allowed her to find herself again and achieve greater success. But we cannot ignore her possible struggles and complex emotions in the emotional world. After all, no matter how strong a woman is, regret and loss of feelings are human nature. The point you mentioned is very noteworthy, especially in such a complex environment as the entertainment industry, where the personal lives of celebrities often receive great attention from the public. As an actor, Feng Shaofeng is indeed likely to find a new partner after divorce because of his own conditions and fame, and to develop in his relationship and marriage. Men seem to be able to turn over a new leaf more easily in their emotional experiences, which is also influenced to a certain extent by traditional social concepts and public opinion. In contrast, for women, the situation after divorce often becomes more complicated. In the eyes of society, women's divorces are often questioned more, especially by public figures. Even though Zhao Liying has regained the peak of her career with her talent and hard work, her marriage history is still the focus of public attention. After experiencing marriage and divorce, women, especially in the public eye, usually face more complex emotional challenges and social expectations. External pressure, expectations for family, and different views of society on divorced female stars may all affect our mentality and decision-making and emotional choices. When women re-enter marriage, they tend to consider past lessons and future expectations more carefully. In this case, it is often necessary to find a balance in many aspects such as love, career, and family. Just like Zhao Liying, although she has made considerable achievements in her career, whether she can find a partner who fits her perfectly and gain inner satisfaction and peace is still a story that needs time and space to reveal. Men and women do face different situations when facing the choice of marriage and love. For Feng Shaofeng, it may be easier to find a new relationship after divorce, while Zhao Liying faces more considerations and pressures in her career and personal life. These differences are not only due to their personal backgrounds, but are also closely related to the differences in society's expectations and concepts of men and women. Indeed, Zhao Liying's current personal situation is relatively complicated. Although she has made remarkable achievements in her career, and her acting skills and popularity have a place in the entertainment industry, her emotional life and future choices have become more complicated as she grows older and her marriage experience changes. The age of 36 is indeed a sensitive period for women, especially in an industry like the entertainment industry that pays great attention to appearance and age. For Zhao Liying, although she still maintains a strong professional ability, the attention of the public and the media often focuses on whether she will remarry and whether she will consider having a second child. This external pressure has invisibly increased the difficulty of her emotional choices. Zhao Liying already has a child. As a single mother, the emotional choices and family responsibilities she faces are more complicated. In traditional concepts, women who have divorced and have children are often regarded as difficult to remarry, especially in the high-exposure environment of the entertainment industry. This is not only Zhao Liying's personal emotional problem, but also a reflection of the society and the media's scrutiny and expectations of women's marriage and family. Zhao Liying's situation is not entirely negative. She has strong personal abilities and resources, and her career success provides her with more choices and opportunities. In modern society, many women gradually begin to redefine their lifestyles and marriage concepts when facing emotional problems. Independent and mature women like Zhao Liying may choose to face their future marriage and family life more carefully, rather than making decisions simply because of external pressure. Zhao Liying's situation is indeed challenging, but her independence and success in her personal career have won her more time and space, and enabled her to face future life choices with more confidence. Whether she will remarry or how to plan her family life, the most important thing is that she can make the most appropriate decision in her own comfortable rhythm. This is a realistic and complex social phenomenon, especially in the concepts of love and marriage in modern society. Women like Zhao Liying, who have outstanding looks, talents and careers, although they seem to have very good conditions, face some special challenges when finding a suitable partner. Women like Zhao Liying who have successful careers often have higher standards and expectations. When choosing love and marriage, they may tend to look for someone who matches themselves, or even a partner who has more potential and is better than themselves in some aspects. There is nothing wrong with this demand itself. The pursuit of higher resonance and tacit understanding is part of a healthy relationship. But in this way, the men chosen by Zhao Liying may be more picky and demanding, especially for women who have been married and have children. Many potential high-quality men may hesitate due to various concerns, or even not give priority to such women. Traditional social concepts also put some pressure on women in remarriage or partner selection. Although modern society has made a lot of progress in accepting single-parent families, some people still believe that divorced women with children are less attractive in the marriage market than women who have never been married. Especially in the highly competitive environment of the entertainment industry that focuses on appearance and image. Zhao Liying, as a former perfect wife, Her personal experience may have become an obstacle in the minds of some men. Successful women often face greater difficulties in making choices. They have higher social status, career achievements and interpersonal resources, which means that there is no lack of potential men in their social circles. However, many equally outstanding men will feel pressured or unconfident because they are too independent and successful, and therefore dare not take the initiative to approach them. And those men with potential may not necessarily give priority to women who have experienced marriage and childrearing because they have more choices. Although Zhao Liying has quite strong personal conditions, the challenge she faces in emotional selection is not simply not being able to find someone, but because of her standards for marriage and partner selection, the influence of social concepts, and the large selection space for potential partners, all of which require her to have more patience and time when facing a suitable partner.
Thank you for watching the video. If this is your first time watching a video, please subscribe to the channel, like and leave your comments to help us develop your channel.